Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Sideline Scoop, inside Arundel Athletics. I'm Dylan Scarborough.
And I'm Ryan O'Kane, and here we give you insights from both coaches and players about what's going on in the world of Arundel. Today, we have a very special guest who is not only a coach at Arundel, but also a teacher, Coach Scavage.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with legendary coach, two-time state champion, Coach Scavage.
Welcome to the show. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. How long have you been coaching at Arundel?
I was a JV coach for 1 year, and I've been the head coach for 18 years.
Wow, very long time.
Long time.
So, but in that time, you guys have been consistently good. Does that cause a lot of pressure year after year?
I think it does cause pressure, but it's like a positive pressure. We want to perform and we want to keep up the level we've been at and even like work to build in new ways. I think that both Coach Corsi and I are people who put pressure on ourselves, so the pressure comes from us wanting to be the best we can be.
And how did winning state the first year back from COVID, did it feel like good, or were there any setbacks or struggles throughout the year?
We had won the year before COVID, and we knew that the COVID season we missed was a really strong group, so we were really sad to lose that season with them. But we still had a really strong, talented group in that 21 season, so it was really exciting to come back and be able to COVID didn't stop us from what we wanted to achieve. There were a lot of big adjustments, and the fear that people would get sick. We wore masks all season long, even while we played, just to give us a little bit of extra protection. And we were glad that it all paid off.
That's awesome. Glad to hear that. But in your infinite years of coaching, what would you say is your favorite memory?
I have a lot of favorite memories. I think anytime I get to see my own children with my volleyball team, that makes that really gets my heart. But I think two other big moments are winning states in 2019. We went to 5 against Broadneck and we won. The score was 15-11, so it's almost as close as it can get. And that moment when the last ball was hit out by Broadneck and we got to celebrate was huge. In 2021 when we won, the moment Peyton Swinton blocked a ball to win the match, and that was a really cool way to win a match.
Chills.
And so that it was super exciting to see that all come together.
And it's always great to beat Broadneck.
Always great.
If you were not teaching English, what would you be teaching?
Now this sounds really crazy, but before I was going to be an English teacher, I was going to be a Spanish teacher.
Oh, wow.
Now my Spanish is not where it would need to be, but at the time I thought I wanted to be a Spanish teacher.
There you have
there
it.
You guys go. That's Coach Scavage, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you guys.
Yep.
If you were in high school right now, what sport would you play?
Swimming.
If you were in high school right now, what sport would you play?
Tennis. That was the only sport I lettered in.
Yeah. If you were in high school right now, what sport would you play?
Lacrosse.
Yeah.
Soccer.
Football, basketball, and baseball.
Volleyball. Unified bocce.
Football.
Field hockey.
Yes, 1,000-point shooter right there.
Swimming.
Basketball.
What would you play?
Football. Lacrosse.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest today. I'm here with 3-sport athlete, softball star, D1 athlete, Anna Bristol.
Hello. Welcome to the show. How has your first month of the season been?
It's honestly been going really good. We have a very, very talented team, and I'm super excited for the season. We are 3-1 currently, so yeah.
That's awesome. Congratulations. How long have you been playing?
I've been playing since I was 5 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a very long
Do you
time.
have a favorite softball memory in all of those years?
My favorite softball memory probably was when I was 10 and I hit my first ever home run, and
10.
it was really a great memory. I got $100, so.
$100.
Yes.
There you go. So I hear you're up for Student Athlete of the Month next month. So how does that make you feel?
I'm really excited. I hope I win.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll be voting for you. You guys vote for her too, of course. You know the drill. And so we also know that you played unified tennis and basketball this year. How do you think that's contributed to you and your growth as a person or a student athlete?
So unified tennis, it was honestly an amazing experience. I made so many new friends, and I think It just made me a more social person. It just allowed me to be myself more around other people. And for basketball, it just taught me like the mental game. Like I need to be mentally strong even when things aren't going my way. But I honestly had a great time in both sports.
So, what is one thing that you feel like softball needs to get or improve on as the season continues?
I think we have a very, very young team. We have a lot of freshmen and sophomores. I think we just need to gel together as a team and just become more bonded as a season. Like I said, we have so much talent. I think we can be really good this season.
That's awesome. That's great to hear. That's Anna Bristol, ladies and gentlemen, and thanks for coming on the show.
Of course.
Thank you.
And now it's time to get into what's going on this week in the world of Arundel athletics.
Starting off with Monday, we have a doubleheader, baseball and softball, both at Severna Park.
And then Tuesday, we have boys lax at Centennial and a girls home versus Centennial.
And then Wednesday, we have a doubleheader again for baseball and softball, but this time it'll be home against Annapolis.
And then Thursday, we have JV girls lax at Southern and Unified Bocce at Severn Run.
And then Friday, we have a big day. We have a doubleheader between boys lacrosse and girls lacrosse, both at Southern. And then we have baseball and softball, both at South River. And tennis will be at Southern.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next week.